Welcome back to the Dividend Diplomats YouTube channel. You got your boys here, Lanny and Bert, the mother effing Dividend Diplomats. We're going to talk about a sector that Laney and I don't own, but one that we always follow, one that we always see every time you drive, because it's nearly impossible to drive and not come across one of their locations.
Guys, smash that subscribe button. Give us a nice thumbs up. Let's get that freaking 20,000 subscribers here as we pump out content on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days a week getting videos from these dividend dudes
Mhm.
over here, guys. Rock with us. Let's go. Two stocks. We got a certain industry, Bert. You don't own either of the two stocks. Neither do I.
No.
So let's hear what you're about to drop here for us.
Yeah, we are about to talk about some restaurants here, but not just any restaurants. We're going to be talking about the fast food restaurants. Guys, today in this video, we are going to feature Restaurants International, ticker symbol QSR, and we're going to be talking about Yum Brand, ticker symbol YUM.
Yum.
You may not know the holding company names, but let's break them down by the companies that they own. RBI, ticker symbol QSR. This ticker symbol drives me nuts, by the way, because rarely are there ticker symbols that don't come anywhere close to the company name. This one drives me insane. They own Burger King, Tim Hortons, Popeyes, and Firehouse Subs. They have over 40 billion in annual sales, 40,000 restaurants, and over 100 companies. But they aren't the biggest here, Lanny. Tell us a little bit here about Yum Brands.
Yep, Yum is KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, and the Habit Burger. So if you guys know what the Habit Burger is, drop us a comment because we would love to know. Tell us your favorite food there and what state you might be in, just so we have an idea. But 1,500 franchises, 59,000 restaurants in over 150 countries. And KFC, for some reason, is the biggest pumper here for Yum brands. Probably because, yeah, they're probably the most international based.
Yeah, that's what was crazy to me is when we were pulling back the layer, we talk about the earnings here. Both companies are actually experiencing some nice revenue growth. They're actually been very strong stocks from an earnings and revenue standpoint. A lot of it's the famous how fast they're increasing prices here. So these restaurants aren't necessarily eating the cost the way they used to. Prices everywhere are going up. We always talk about it at McDonald's. You always see the famous Big Mac meals costing $20. California. Now everyone's getting into the fast food wars to bring the prices down. But these companies have been increasing prices, consumers feeling it, but that never stopped consumers from going to it. Last quarter, RBI beat revenue expectations. They beat net income expectations. Both were growth from last year. Not only that, they increased their guidance too, Andy. They said sales were going to grow 3%. Restaurant growth was going to grow 5%. So they're adding 5% plus more new restaurants there, and they called it systems-wide growth. I have no idea what that means. It just sounds, it's probably system-wide sales growth. They're probably experiencing even more.
Well, it's system. It's when they say that it's really about what the franchises are earning because that's not really hitting them.
Fair. Okay, fair. So the franchises are growing 8%. See, you know this sector there, Lanny.
Yeah, you can call me the restaurant fast food guru over here.
No, but you've just been looking up McDonald's, so that works there. Yum, on fire though over the last few years, though. They've been experiencing sales growth of all their brands. KFC has been the one that has been absolutely on fire. Last year
Like
they had
Bird just
12%
eats
growth.
that bucket of chicken before work starts, and
Yeah. Bucket of chicken. Then I go to swing over and go to Taco Bell, who had 9% sales growth last year.
then he swings to the bathroom and locks it for about 3 hours.
Yep. And then I wash it down with a nice pizza from Pizza Hut that had 5% growth. And Habitat, still don't know, but I'll have a burger. I'll throw maybe a milkshake there on top of it. It blew my mind how strong Yum brand sales growth has been since the pandemic started in 2020. That's the story I read about Yum.
But yeah, like you said, first decrease in same store sales since 2020. Adjusted EPS still solid, 1.15, but he missed the mark. Um, but improved from the prior year. And we'll have to see. Let's let's really look at the statistics here when it comes down to the dividend diplomat stock screening metrics, though. Bert, that price to earnings ratio less than the S&P 500, that dividend payout ratio less than 60%. History of growing dividends. Do these two companies stack up and stock up on those dividends? We'll look at dividend yield and let's look at some of that financial performance afterwards as well.
Yeah, so we're gonna go both companies metric by metric down, both in the sector. They're both going to be comparable, so it'll be really fun to see how they're performing against each other. I'll take QSR, Lanny. You can take Yum Brands.
Oh, it would be my honor.
Yes, it would. All right. The PE ratio for QSR, their closing price is 68.98. Forward earnings are $3.38. That's a PE ratio of 20.41.
Wow, not bad.
No, no, lower than the S&P 500, but not bad for a company that's been showing strong sales growth and strong earnings growth for over the last 5 years. What about Yum?
Yum Brands trade at $128.05 with a projected earnings of $5.68, so slightly higher on the PE at
Hmm.
22.54.
All
But
right.
Bert, back to you for the payout ratio.
Yeah, so QSR's annual dividend is $2.32. That gives it a payout ratio of 68.64%.
Just above it, just above that threshold. But Yum says, hold my chicken because we pay $2.68. So you already do the math. You already know it's under 50%. They're at 47% on the payout ratio. Plenty of room to pay it, plenty of room to grow it.
It's over. It's over. The Vince Carter. It's over. All right. Dividend streak QSR 3.53% 5-year dividend growth rate, and they've been growing it for 8+ years. Not bad. You kind of wish it was a higher growth rate. Not gonna lie.
Well, then Yum Brands, they say, hey, go grab a slice of my crappy Pizza Hut pizza. What's your guys' favorite chain pizza? Let us know in the comments, by the way. Are you a Pizza Hut guy? Their dividend growth rate, 6+ years, double digits, over 10%. Let's go, QSR. What you got on the yield?
All right, their yield is 3.36%, which is right in line with their 5-year average yield of 3.38%.
That is wild. Wow, we almost had another perfect one.
Yeah, I know. We're getting close. It's been what's it called? We've had a few. That's all right. Let's go. What about Yum?
Yum, 2.09%. So complementing that dividend growth rate very well, actually. And they're about 32 basis points higher than the 5-year dividend yield average of 1.77%. So, hey, higher dividend growth, lower yield.
All
So,
right. Yeah, not bad. Let's see performance here. QSR is down 11.55% year to date, down 11.61% over the last 52 weeks, and down 9.64% over the last 5 years.
well, Yum is down 1% this year, down 6.5% since last year, but up 12.3% since 5 years ago.
Interesting. So we'll put the
Yum,
metric.
Yum, clear winner.
Yeah, put them up. I was gonna say, yeah, side by side, Yum, not even close.
Yum,
Uh,
just from their I mean, I'm gonna have to go with like their international exposure
for
that they have is
sure.
much deeper than our, Restaurant Brands International. Better dividend payout ratio, better dividend growth, and overall seems like they've been managed better.
Yeah, and I think franchise for franchise too, Yum's better. I don't think Burger King's the best of the fast food restaurants, although I personally always like Burger King. Burger King, I've always had a
Those
soft spot.
plain broiled
Yeah, for
burgers.
some reason, I have had a soft spot for Burger King my entire life.
Their burgers crush McDonald's meat. Burger
Yeah.
King burger meat versus McDonald's burger meat. There's no contest. If you guys want to argue that,
Mhm.
share us in the comments.
But that to be said, that just because I like it doesn't mean it extrapolates over to investing wise, which is why I own McDonald's over QS.
Firehouse Subs, pretty good sub. I've never had Popeyes before.
I've never had Firehouse.
Real good. Solid sub.
Yeah.
Solid sub.
Yeah, Popeyes I haven't had, but there was remember the whole hot chicken what
Yeah,
was it
big
during the
hot chicken
pandemic?
pot, hot chicken
Yeah.
craze. Yeah.
So look, they're great companies, great brands, nothing against them, but pure stock by stock metric standpoint, just Yum Brands is just on fire with the KFC and
It's
Taco Bell growth.
like Papa John's. It's just better. So, guys, what do you think? Is it Restaurant Brands International QSR or Yum Brands Yum? Who wins this battle? Bert, are you buying any of these two stocks?
Nope. No.
Oh,
Nope. It was worth looking though. It was worth
really?
looking at the sector. Sometimes it's nice to do it and then just say I can move on and not have to think about this sector or these two companies anymore. What about you, Lanny? Are you buying any of them?
You know, I'm not buying any.
Yeah.
So,
Let
um,
us let us know everybody what you think of these two stocks in these two sectors. Are you passing like both of us? Let us know in that comment section below.
If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Give us a nice thumbs up, guys. And Bert, hit them with your sweet chin music.
You're either with us or you're against us, Jack.
That was Bert and Laney from the DD. Over and out.